Hey guys, what's going on? Welcome back to a brand new video. And in today's video, we're going to be going over 5 Max Scherzer trade destinations. I get it's only April, 26th, but the Nationals suck right now, and they're in such a hard division. I don't know if they'll be able to get back. They need to start off hot. So I'm going to go over 5 potential trade destinations for Max Scherzer. There's 2 honorable mentions, so I guess you could go with 7, but shush. So yeah, let's go do that. But before we do that, if you guys are new to this channel, be sure to subscribe. We are on the road to 200 subs. It'd be nice to get it before like the end of May, sure. And yeah, share this with your friends. If they like baseball, this is definitely the place to be. And where do you think Max Scherzer is gonna go? So I'm going to go with the 2 honorable mentions first. First one is the White Sox. I think a starter like Max Scherzer would work for them, but I don't know if they'd unload this farm system onto him for a year, or I guess half a year. So that's why I have that. I feel like there'd be other options that they could go for, maybe a Sonny Gray, a Luis Castillo, John Gray, that type of stuff. They don't really need the ace. They just need another solid 3 guy. The other honorable mention is Philadelphia. The only reason they are an honorable mention is because it's in the division and it's going to cost a hell of a lot, and I don't even know if the Nationals would even risk that. So, yeah. Those are the 2 honorable mentions. Coming in 5th, I have the Milwaukee Brewers. Now, I know the last thing they really need this year is starting pitching. They kind of need another offensive player out there, probably a shortstop. But there's something about seeing Brandon Woodruff, Corbin Burnes, and Max Scherzer in an NLDS that just scares the living hell out of me. Like, I don't have a National League team, obviously, like Blue Jays, but seeing or hearing about a Woodruff, Burnes, Scherzer deal, or three-headed monster in the playoffs is disgusting. That is vile. Absolutely vile. They'd probably end up going... That could end up being, if the Brewers get this deal done and they actually win the division, and the Mets hold on to the division, you could see Woodruff, DeGrom, Burnes, Syndergaard, Scherzer, Stroman. That could be one of the best pitching matchups in the history for the NLDS. That would be amazing. So, Milwaukee there. Now, I don't think it's as likely that they go for that. I think they have other issues that they should be worried about. But Max Scherzer to Milwaukee, I think would be awesome. It's just good for baseball, you know? Coming in 4th is the Angels. Angels need a fucking ace, man. They do. If they want to go anywhere in this playoffs, or in the season, they need a guy like Scherzer. They need an ace. Bundy isn't an ace. Heaney isn't an ace. Cobb is by far nothing like an ace. You need to get that number 1 guy. They've struck out twice now in free agency with Cole and Bauer. You gotta get Scherzer. You gotta get someone through a trade. So, Angels. Coming in 3rd is the Blue Jays. Ryu went down yesterday with an injury. Don't know if he's on the IL. But to even want the playoffs, you need pitching, and right now the pitching is overperforming by a lot. So ride the hot streak and go out and get a guy like Max Scherzer. You can get Ryu, Scherzer, Pearson, your 1, 2, 3 in the playoffs. Or Ryu, Scherzer, Ray, Matz, who cares? Or even another guy. But I'm just thinking, a crazy Mad Max at Rogers Center, sold out Rogers Center in October in the NLD or the ALDS ALCS would be by far the craziest thing ever. You're talking into like Dave Steve, Roger Clemens, Jack Morris, Roy Halladay type of stuff. It's just something like that's different. It hits different. That's a David Price in the playoffs, but he gets you the win different. Coming in 2nd, I have the St. Louis Cardinals. I just think he's a good guy to slot right behind Jack Flaherty. Takes a lot of pressure off of guys like Wainwright, Carlos Martinez, Miles Mikolas. I don't even know who their 5th starter is. I just know right now Martinez. If you would go to the playoff, you could throw Martinez or Michaelis into the bullpen. From fantasy, I've seen that Martinez is like kind of in that iffy zone right now. So either or works, but you can go Flaherty to Scherzer to I just said his name too, Wainwright, and then you could have either Miles Michaelis or Carlos Martinez in the rotation. Either or you want really works. So yeah, St. Louis. And it throws them another step ahead in the battle for the Central, which is really, right now, anyone's game, besides the Pirates and Reds right now. I don't know, honestly, I think Milwaukee could win the division, is right now the leading favorites for me to win the division. But if St. Louis can get a deal like this done, that takes them above now. Because now you're talking about a legit certified rotation with a legit offense now. So, and obviously coming in number one, the New York Yankees, my worst nightmare. Scherzer to the Yankees. Scherzer's got he's just got a huge contract, and I think the only team that'd be willing to pay it would be the Yankees, even though they've been kind of acting like the Will Pawns a bit with being cheap on pitching last offseason and in the trade market. Obviously not Cole, man. They spent the bag on Cole. Fully respect that. But, took cheaper options and high-risk options, kind of like the Will Pawns would have with Kluber and Tyone. And Domingo Germán. But could you imagine Garrett Cole, Luis Severino, to one of Corey Kluber, to Jameson Tyone, to Deivi Garcia, to Max Scherzer? It would be insane. It would be disgusting, and it would be something that would be awesome to watch in the playoffs if you don't have to play them. So, yeah. Where do you think that he's going to go? I have a horrible feeling it's going to be the Yankees or he's staying. But yeah, where do you guys think he's going to go? Let me know down in the comment section down below, and I'll catch you on the next video. Peace out, goodbye.